Hey guys, what's up? We just had a bit of a connection issue there. Welcome, it's Friday over here in Melbourne. Thursday if you're in the States. Welcome again. So today's video, we're talking about things when you build the chest that you need to consider. Okay, these are some stuff that you guys might not have thought about. So I'm going to fire off some stuff at you today to give you some new stuff to think about when it comes to building your chest and what might help if you're having trouble building it. So, like, one thing that happens, like, you get two types of people. You get two people that, or one person usually has a hard time building their chest and a really easy time building their shoulders, and you have the other people that have an easy time building their chest and have a hard time building their shoulders, which is really, really interesting to me. So what usually happens is the reason the chest struggles to grow sometimes for some people is because of two reasons. Number one, your shoulders are too tight, so you can't get the range of motion to build your chest properly. Number two, it's a lack of strength in the shoulder as well. So a couple of little tools that'll help you fix this. Make sure your shoulder programs and the shoulder stuff that you do is very well rounded. Okay, so this means like a lot of delt work. Okay, so what I mean by delts is like your front delts, like your delt raises this way, and your side delt raises, which are this way. Now, one of my favourites for this is, it's called the Poliquin raise, which is a really cool one. So we do like this, it's sort of like a bicep curl, like that, and then you go chicken wing out, okay, and then out like that, and then down like that. So this gives you a lot of shoulder work all in the one motion. So it works your front delts, it works your side delts, and it works the back of your shoulders too. So this giving you a complete sort of shoulder work out. So with this, like, you want to make sure all components of your shoulder and all sections of the shoulder are functioning properly, because if you've got weak or tight spots, you're going to have a really hard time building your chest. So what I recommend is have a really look into the shoulder program stuff that you're doing and making sure that that is really solid as well. Like another thing, like with your back as well, like making sure you're doing a lot of back work, so you go the other way as well as doing all this forward motion as well as doing the back motion, so you're pulling it back the other way. So all things to consider, like when building the chest. Like, this might not seem directly to do with the chest, but it's something that you've got to consider, because otherwise you'll end up really hunched over and you'll have a hard time building your chest. So a lot of back work and a lot of shoulder work, which is going to help. So obviously with the compound movements, with your shoulder press, your shoulder press, is this one here. Like, you got different variations of that. So you got the standing barbell shoulder press, which is a good, I like it. So you do that like freshen your shoulder workout. So standing upright, you sort of bring your shoulders down and bring your chest through and up. Okay, so that's another really good one for building your shoulders and really helping out with the shoulders. So just really think about developing your overall shoulder strength and try to identify weak areas that you have, like weak and tight areas. And what this will do is this will force you to have a more well-rounded program, a well thought out program for yourself, because it will help develop your chest in the long run. So that's what you want to think of. Like, a lot of guys, they overdo or overshoot, just say that they want to build their chest, right? So they'll go in, they'll do chest, but what they'll forget about is the other stuff that helps you get that chest look, okay, which is your back work and your shoulder work. It's all got to equal out, guys. You've got to have a well-rounded program where whatever body part you have trouble building, it's still got to be a well-rounded approach with an emphasis and a thought process of building your chest, but still having a well-rounded program that's going to help you do that. And the shoulders and the back are going to really help you do that. If you think of it and you program it correctly, it will start to work, because, like with this sort of stuff, that's what it really comes down to. It comes down to tight shoulders. Either you have tight shoulders or you have weak shoulders, and usually the two are related. as well. So if you have weak shoulders, you're going to have tight shoulders and vice versa. So, you know, all things to consider. Like, I'd even consider, like, one thing Ronnie Coleman used to do was he used to do ballet. So this is what would help his range of motion. So he would be able to, you know, do things like really, really heavy lifts and big lifts and develop a whole heap of mass. Like, you think about it like this. You know, if you're really, really tight, you're going to have a hard time putting on mass because your body hasn't got the range to go through. Okay, so you've got to make sure you keep extending your range if you want to get bigger. So all little things to think about. Okay, so I hope I've added some value to your day, guys. Once again, we've got a little promotion coming up. So on the 15th of March, I'll be drawing out one lucky contestant for a free 12-week program with myself. All you got to do is like this post, share this post, and comment done in the comment section below when you're done, and you will go in the draw to win a free 12-week program with me. So I want to thank you again for your time today. If you guys need anything or you had any questions about today's video, feel more than free to hit me up. I'd love to help out. So take care, and I'll see you guys very soon.